So just be aware of that. And just be aware too that this is a intuitive psychic reading, and these are so you can take what you wish from this, or you can see this as entertainment. Okay, entertainment, which is good entertainment, quite intriguing to watch. You know, it's quite intriguing to watch. It's live, so I'm kind of stumbling over my words too, so it's not scripted at all. So so somebody has made a super chat there, so let's have a look here who that is. Alma. I'm going to call you Alma, okay? But Alma, thank you so much for your donation there, okay? And I will look at that for you, okay? And thank you, Versants, for your donation. Thank you so much for those super chat donations. If you want to ask a question, and directly I will come to you. If you shout out like that, I'll come directly to you. But if you don't want to, that's fine, okay? So let's have a look here. Alma. Will Sir P contact me in the near future? Ooh, he sounds like a very important person. Okay, and you're actually calling him Sir, so I'm guessing he's an important person to you. Goodness. Let me pull out some cards here. Will he contact you in the near future? I actually get he's keeping this open, this communication. I feel that he's keeping this communication open. So I feel that's quite favourable, actually. So will he contact you in the near future? So let's have a look. Will Sir P contact in the near future? Alma. Well, actually, I feel this is quite positive. So I think yes, I think he will. He actually likes you a great deal. So I feel he's going to make some effort. Now, I have to say, Alma, with this guy, you have to keep it very kind of cool. Okay, I think you know what that means. You have to keep it on the low-down and keep it very cool, okay, as if you're very kind of laid back, whether this, sorry about the connection, it's a little bit poor, isn't it? So I do apologise about that blip. So you have to keep it very cool, be very cool about it, Alma. And I think he does like you, and he will make the effort. Okay, so let's have a look. Versent. So I'm not sure if you wanted to ask a question or whether that's just a donation. If it is, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, Grace moving in a house. Okay, Grace. Thank you, Grace. And also, Grace, I'm waiting. You know, you asked me for a personal reading. I know you did, for that money that you paid for. I'd like to give you that personal reading, actually, if you want to contact me and let me know, and let's arrange a reading for you. Okay. So is Grace moving house in 2019? Okay, let's have a look. Is Grace moving house? Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to my live broadcast here. Okay. Is Grace moving house in 2019? Is Grace moving house in 2019? Let's have a look. Wow. Well, I feel you will be moving in with somebody, or I get the 10 of Cups, and I don't feel that you can get better than the 10 of Cups there. Okay. So the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is very much to do with family, home, happiness, marriage, engagement, and all of that. Okay, the sense of grace. So there you go. So that I would say yes, but I don't think you're going alone. Okay. Oh, the next card I've got here is the Emperor. So you will be moving into a house in 2019, but with the Emperor. Okay. So there you go. That's your reading. So that looks quite positive. Looks quite good to me. So I'm sorry about the connection, guys. I'm not sure why it's a little bit jittery, but I do apologise about that. So let's have a look at the rest of you. And thank you so much for your donations there. And if you've just joined us, thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Lovely to see you. And hello, Amelia. Hello, everybody. And Angela. And Aaron. Hello, Aaron. And Claire. How are you? Hope you're all doing well. So if you've just joined us, and yeah, I'm happy that I'm here too. If you've just joined us, guys, thank you so much for being here to start with. Little bit of a problem with the connection, but we'll get there in the end. I just want to say thank you. Thank you all for following me. Thank you for being here too. I'm so grateful. And this is a questions and answer. Okay. So if you want to ask any questions about anything, it can be about celebrities, can be about past celebrities who's deceased. It can be anything that you wish, okay? And it can also be your own personal readings too, as I've just done there. And if you want to ask a super chat reading, I will come directly to you. If you want to make a super chat donation to help my channel as well. So I'm doing supers, and I'm also going to be choosing out of the list there, okay? But I will be guided to who I will choose out of this list. So you may not be included. I'm sorry if you're not, okay? But don't worry. If you want your own personal reading, please come and come to me. My email address is sixsensetarot@gmail.com, and I will put that in the descriptions box at the bottom. I still have a great special as well. And also, guys, I did a Google reading tonight. So if you've not got Skype, I can do a I forget what they call it, but you can do that kind of video call on Google. So I can do that video call on Google if you want to do that. Please give me an email. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. So let's have a look, see who I'm kind of drawn to for a question. Okay. And also, if you want to interact with each other, that is absolutely fine. Okay. So let's have a look. I was going to do a reading, a Leo reading, and Leo is, which I have been putting some uploads up recently about Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Anybody want me to do a mini reading on any celebrities, let me know. Okay, so I was going to do that, but what I might do is actually do upload some readings like that onto my channel at a later date if I don't do it tonight. So let's have a look. Valerie Johnson. Thank you, Valerie. I'm happy to see you too. Okay. Is there a message for me from my mum and dad? I miss them so much. Oh, bless. So let's have a look. Is that a message from a mum and dad? She misses them so much. Valerie Johnson. Is there a message for Valerie Johnson here? And I'm trying to think which cards to use. I'm going to use the Good Tarot for this one. So is there a message for Valerie Johnson from a mum and dad? Is there a message from Valerie Johnson's mum and dad here? Okay, so they're saying that there is a message, and the message is that you need to have more compassion for yourself here, because there is negative people around you, and I feel your mum and dad want you to reject these negative people, okay, and have kind of more self kind of love here. I don't know whether that means anything to you. Any more messages here from Valerie Johnson's mum and dad? Yeah, okay. Well, they're trying to say that you will get justice. I get the justice card. You will get justice here. You know, karma is coming to this these negative people. So it's saying make sure that you love yourself here. I also get what goes around comes around. If that makes sense to you. Thank you for that message, Valerie Johnson's mum and dad. They are trying to protect you here. And they're saying what goes around comes around. There will be a karmic situation about this negative situation. I don't know what that is, Valerie, but I'm sure you kind of know what that is. Is there any other messages here for Valerie? They just want you to know that for some reason. They just want you to know there is going to be justice. And don't heed these people. Do not heed these people. And I feel they want to put their arms around you, okay. Let me get some angel cards here. They're telling me they do want to put their arms around you to protect you, Valerie. Any other messages? And I'm using the angel blessing cards here. So is there any more messages here for Valerie? Is there other messages here for Valerie? I think this is at work. They're trying to tell me these negative people are at work, but don't worry about them. Karma, you know, what goes around comes around. And be graceful. Make sure that you're graceful around these people. Okay. Keep your grace here. And there needs to be communication. Well, obviously, Valerie, you have some negativity at work here, I feel, Valerie. And your mum and dad is saying that you need to communicate this to whoever this is. Communication, have grace over this situation. What goes around comes around, and that's what I get here. Yeah, so there you go, Valerie. Wow, that was amazing. Well, that message, obviously, thank you so much, Valerie's mum and dad, for that message. They are there. They are putting their arms around you. They are helping to send that karma to those negative people. Okay, Valerie, I hope that has helped you, and it came through that it was work. And that's an unusual message, Valerie. I'm sorry, but your mum and dad, thank you very much, Valerie's mum and dad, okay. But that's an unusual message to be received, trying to help you in this kind of difficult, negative time at work. I feel they are around, they want you to know that they are around you and they are protecting you, and that these people will actually get their karma. Okay, that's the message there. Okay, sending love and blessings. Okay, to Valerie, thank you so much. So let's have a look here, and trying to hello everybody. Hello Amanda, hello Lucky Me, and hello everybody, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, and hello Linda. And so I'm going to see if I can get drawn here to somebody else who I'm wanting to give messages to here. So let's see, I'm going to go right back here, and I'm going to go for Miss Unique. Okay, will I get a job soon? Will I get a job soon? And let's have a look here. Will Miss Unique get a job soon? Let's have a look. Well, I feel you're very sad because you feel like you know, you keep applying for these jobs, and but I get that, you know, you're not getting much luck with being accepted. So, you know, it's been quite difficult. I also get as well that you may be a little bit of a threat to the people that you go for interviews, or they may just see you as a little bit of a threat. And I know that you're supposed to go for an interview and be very positive and, you know, I want to reach the top of the ladder. I'm going to work very hard and I want to, but I feel that the people who have interviewed you, when you've been very kind of assertive like that, they've seen it as a threat. Yeah. So they've dismissed you as a candidate because you're too good for your job. And actually this can happen. They would see you like, okay, well, that person's maybe after my job and I don't like that. So this could be in the mix, Miss Unique. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a job in the beauty industry or fashion or something to do with beauty, fashion, clothing, anything. I feel that that's what you've been trying for. I may be way out there, but I do get that I just think you have to play it down when you go for interviews, because sometimes when you say, I want to study more, I want to do more courses, and I know that's how you're supposed to be, you know, but whoever's interviewing may not have those qualifications, and they may see you as like a threat. You know, if you say something like, "Ooh, I'd like to do my master's, I'd like to then study further for this qualification, so I've got a leading position." Believe me, whoever's interviewing you sees this as like, "Oh my God, that person will be after my job, and I can't have that." Okay, so I know this sounds a bit not proactive, but I do get here intuitively that you need to just play it down a bit. If I am so lucky to be able to do a course that will improve, then I'll be grateful for that, but I'll be happy with the job that you're offering here. You know, I'll be grateful for that job that you're offering. If you do want me to you know, go for courses, I'd be willing very much to go on courses if you offer that to me. But if not, I'd be very grateful for this job and be very humble. Okay, I'm sorry to have to say that you have to play it down a bit, but I do feel this is what's actually blocking you, Miss Unique. And I feel that if you do that, you'll be surprised. You will get a job, okay? I think within the next 3 months, if you change the way you actually project yourself here. And it is seeking the truth. It's seeking the truth of, why am I not getting a job here? Why am I not getting a job? Why is this happening to me? And I feel you just have to play it down. Just play it down, you know. Make it look as if, and don't say, I'm not after your job here. So I just feel, yeah, be careful. Be careful, because like I said, if you say like, oh, I want to do my PhD, I want to get to the top of the ladder, you know, and that's, to them, that's like saying you want to climb over them and do better than them, and you know, I'm the candidate that you're looking for. Instead of being that vulture kind of person, I'm not saying you are here, but it says here, be careful who you choose this, you know, who's interviewing you. If you look at these people who are interviewing you, they don't want to feel threatened by you. And I think that's what you need to be aware of, okay? I know it's wrong. I know it's unfair, because some people, you know, that, you know, you think, I'm going for this job, I want to make sure that I sell myself well, but just be humble when you sell yourself. This is what this is saying. And then you will get a job. Then you will get a job. That's what I've got here. Okay, Unique. I hope that helps you. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope that's helped you with that situation. Okay, let's have a look here. I've got lots and lots of people. Yeah, you are ambitious, I know. And I know that you're very good at your job. But, you know, you need to get up that ladder under the radar. Does that make sense? Yeah. Go for that top of that ladder under the radar as a meek and mild person. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of retrogrades here. Yeah, there is lots of retrogrades again, which is like pulling us all back here. And yeah, I have to agree with that. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad it's helped. Do it under the radar. Look at that ambition of climbing to the top, but do it very kind of under the radar, if that helps. Thank you so much for your amazing comments. Okay, now I am being drawn to people. Okay, so if I don't choose you, I don't mean to not choose you. Okay, I just feel that it's because I'm drawn to certain people. And hello, everyone. So let's just say it's a question and answer. So this is very much a question and answer session. If you want to do a super, if you would like your question answering and you want to do a super chat, I'll come directly to you. If not, then I will choose you from the list who I'm drawn to. Now, any questions you can ask about anything, past lives, your own future, any celebrities who are in the afterlife or who are living, royal family reading, anything you feel you would like some light shed to. So I'm here to answer your questions. So if you'd like your own personal reading, just shoot me an email, sixsensetarot@gmail.com, and I'll put that in the descriptions area at the bottom. So let's have a look here. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, there's so many people who want a question answering, and I'm seeing who I'm being drawn to here. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, Franny, why does my dad, talk to me with aggressiveness and anger? Really? Well, he shouldn't. He shouldn't talk to you with aggressiveness and anger. Now, I get that your dad has always been in control. I feel that he was in control of all of, well, you know, when you get those parents that um, being in control of your family and your children is kind of it makes you feel like, yes, I have a family. And you're talking about people like this who sometimes like to, I say narcissistic. I would say, yeah, I'd say a little bit narcissistic. If you've got somebody who, I feel there's like a power struggle here. Okay. There's a power struggle. And what I mean by this is that your father, I do pick up a little bit narcissistic here, has always had control of your opinions. You've always gone with your dad's opinion growing up, okay? And you've looked up to your dad and you've listened to your dad, and you've thought about, and you've agreed with your father. And yes, Dad, you're absolutely right. And you've taken on his opinions, his thoughts, because he's been like a role model to you. Now, as you've got older and you've seen some of the things in your father that you're actually thinking, hang on a minute, that is not correct. That is not fact. That is not true. And it's to do with, I feel it's to do with inequalities here. I don't know what sort of inequalities, but I get it's to do with inequalities. And your father feels like he should have the power over, you should agree with everything that he says. You should, like you did when you were smaller, that you should agree with what he says and go with his opinions no matter what. But as you get older, you form your own identity and your own opinions. And I feel you've reached that age, and you're a woman too. And I get this narcissist here likes to have power over women. Unfortunately, maybe it's been like that with your mom. Maybe it's not with your mom because of this, okay? But I do get that because you've grown and you've formed your own opinion and you've formed your own thoughts and thought, and your dad's talking away, and you think, oh, I don't think so, Dad. I don't think that's correct. And you've got your own opinion about something. It's actually making your dad very kind of angry and aggressive towards you because, one, he's narcissistic. He likes to be in control, especially over the women. And this is what you're learning about your father. And two, you're growing up and you're getting your own identity. Narcissists don't like it when you get your own identity. They like to be in total control of you. Okay. So to stop you from having an opinion, they up the ante, that's why they become aggressive. That's why they become angry at you and aggressive, because they don't know how to control you anymore. So they try to up the ante of being aggressive, clamping down, so you actually, do what they say and they think, and not challenge their opinions or challenge them. So this is what I feel is happening with your dad. I feel that he, this is what's going on, this dynamic. And I feel, Franny, this is what's happening. And it can be very hurtful when this happens, because, you're kind of, people listen to me in the workplace. I am become, I'm an intelligent woman. I've studied, and I am in my workplace and at college. People listen to very interested in my thoughts and opinions. And here I am with my dad, and he's just, my dad is just shouting at me and getting angry with my opinions, my thoughts. But that's why, because I feel that you're actually showing your father up in terms of the way you think, the way that you are evolving, and the way, because when somebody evolves, whether it's from a child to an adulthood, and you've got a narcissistic parent, they don't want you to have an opinion. They want to have total control over you. And this is very painful as a child of a narcissist, when you have your own opinions, your own thoughts, as an adult human being. And let's face it, narcissists are not adults. They're like 12-year-olds in a grown-up body. And so you look at them and you're looking at a grown man, and inside this person is possibly about 12 years old and never grown to accept anybody else's opinions. They are they can actually be misogynist too. So I feel that's what's happening, Franny. I don't know how you're going to deal with that. I think if you do a lot of study on narcissistic, traits and behaviours, that may help you to work around your father, even if you have to, because it can be quite painful, it can be hurtful if it's a member of your family. But if you can learn about this, and don't say to your father, you're a narcissist, you don't agree with that, you don't want anybody to, you never agree with anybody, you don't even agree to differ. Like an adult would agree to differ, okay, I understand what you're saying, but I have a different thought on that, and let's agree to differ. Okay, that's what an adult grown-up person would do. When it comes to a narcissist, you are wrong and they are right. Okay, so I hope that's helped to answer your question. There's a little bit of a mental disorder there too. And it is abuse. It's abuse, and be careful there. Don't get hurt. Just see it for what it is. That you are growing up, you are evolving, and your father has not evolved, and you're leaving your father behind mentally, and that's what he doesn't like, and that's why he shouts at you, and that's the bottom line. Okay. So thank you everybody for being here. If you want to do a super chat so come to you directly, please do. If not, I will choose somebody from the list, or you can stick around and watch this as entertainment. Okay, so let's have a look here, see who I can pick up here. Thank you for everyone for coming here this evening. Yeah, that's another thing. Amanda, thank you for making that comment. Okay. Yeah, you could remind him of your mom. Yeah, that could be also. But also there is this you can get targeted too by the narcissist. And that sounds a little bit like that. They treat you differently from your brother and your sister. And it got worse because he's targeted you to take to get angry towards. Okay, you may also look like oh, yeah, difficult situation there. Okay. So, hello, everyone. And thank you, everybody, for being interactive here, because this is mainly what it's about. It's about helping each other, being interactive with each other, too. Now, I'm here, so any kind of question you want to ask. I'm also doing supers if you're interested in super chat. And I'm just going to pick out here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. I've got Ori RA. I've been drawn to you for some reason. So I'm a mom, born on August 22nd. I'm looking for a good new husband. Any good news coming soon, please? Thank you. I am actually getting from the universe that you need to stick with that as well, that you are looking for a husband, a good husband who is Ori. I think it's Ori, that's how we say now. You're looking for a great husband who has high virtues and good moral standards. Okay, and please stick with that too, because that is what you're looking for. I get a religious place. I don't know whether you're religious, but just let me know if you go to church. But I do get like some religious building here. And is Ori going to meet a nice man? That jumped out. Well, I do feel that I'm getting here spiritually that you've not really got to know yourself properly yet, and who you are, and that's very important, especially if you're divorced or you've been separated, or you're newly out of a relationship. I feel it's very important to get to know yourself so you know who you are looking for. Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe you have interests. Maybe you like history, maybe you like looking around old buildings and architecture and things like that. I'm not saying you do personally, but maybe you've got these strong interests, and it's very important for you that person shares those interests with you, because it's no good having a partner and they say, oh gosh, that is so boring. I couldn't bear looking around old buildings and joining a choir or doing that music class that you want to do, or because I do feel if you've got interests that are very important to you, that you've been brought up from childhood with these strong interests, that's very important to you. So I'm saying it's very, very important to get to know yourself. Look in the mirror and say, what is it that I love to do? What is it that makes me unique? And I would like to share my life with someone, but I also want to share my life with someone who is on the same page as me, not kind of opposite to me. Okay, so I feel the first card I got here is that you need to get to know yourself, and that's what I'm picking up here. Okay, and I feel that's why your relationship failed before, because you were on a different page. Okay, so when it is Ori going to meet somebody here, and thank you for that donation. I'll be with you shortly. Okay, when is Ori going to meet someone, and it definitely says you need to get to know yourself. Actually, I pulled this out twice. I pulled it out and I had to shuffle again. There is somebody from the past, and I know people say I don't want anybody from the past here, but I've got reconciliation with somebody here from the past. That's what it says. I pulled it out twice. Okay, Ori. Somebody from the past. I do feel there's somebody coming in from the past here. I feel it was somebody who deceived you, and I know that you don't want to go back with this person in the past. It says somebody who deceived you, and you may have been married to this person or engaged. They want to reconcile. Oh my goodness, sorry about this, but I get like forgiveness and learning and forgiving. Okay. And I get also you may have been married to this person or engaged. They want to work it out with you. I feel they may have cheated on you or deceived you, but they're still in love with you. Okay, I still get romantic feelings. This person would like to work it out with you. Yeah, I do still feel that this person still loves you. That's what I've got. I've got somebody from the past. And I know that's not what you want to hear, that you want somebody new because this person cheated on you. I get this person cheated on you, Ori. Tell me if I'm wrong there. Okay. Thank you so much for your donations, Angel Wings and Kay Lookit. Thank you so much. So I get this person coming back. Time frame. And honestly, I think you need to sort it out with this person from the past. And get to know yourself in this time of separation or whatever this is. But even if you don't go back with this person, I do get reconciliation. It's your choice whether you want to go back with this person. It's also getting to know you. I feel that's very important. That definitely came through. I feel this person from the past is coming first before anybody else comes along. That makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Nicola, for your donation. Wow. You're so generous tonight. Thank you so much. Feel so humbled. So let's have a look. Angel Wings. Why is my mom being mean to me? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think she means it. I actually get some hormonal problem. I know this sounds a bit corny, but I actually get, Angel Wings, that that your mom has got some very strong hormonal imbalance. I don't feel she means it. I get menopausal. She never used to be mean to you. Do you remember? And I think that you have developed into this beautiful girl, the beautiful woman. I get you being from, let me see, I get you being from the age of about 17 to 27. Okay. I think you're in that age bracket. Your mom is going through some changes hormonally. I don't feel that she realised. I think she feels so angst up all the time that your mom just wants to scream, you know. And I just think she can't help it. It just comes out before she's even thought about it. It's like she's out of her mind. And you're actually thinking, I haven't done anything and you're shouting at me. And also that you are developing into this young woman with your life in front of you. And I must admit, the menopause is such a difficult phase in life, because you have got daughters between like 16 to 20, 28, that kind of, maybe 30, and you know, your mother may be going through this very difficult phase, and they're watching you start your life. So it's just anger. I don't feel your mum means it. I feel that she's going through some hormonal changes, and that's what I get through spirit here. That it's. I think. How old is your mum, Angel Wings? How old is your mum? But I feel that's what this is. I don't feel she means it. Okay. She screams. I actually feel it's a hormonal imbalance. I do. And I'm sorry, you know, but that's what I'm picking up. She needs to go and see a doctor. She's not mentally ill. I feel it's just her hormone. You know, you get premenstrual syndrome. She's 60. Well, actually, she could actually still be going through the change at 60, because you start the change at 55, or some women go through this for like 10 years, in 60 to 65. So I would actually say to her, how are your hormones? So your hormones, I mean, even that's going to make her angry. Okay. I feel it's a hormonal imbalance. That's what I get. That's what's coming through. It's nothing to do with you. Okay. How old are you, actually, Angel? Okay, so that's what I get for you, Angel. I feel there's an imbalance there of hormones, and it's making her crazy. That's what I get. Female hormones. Okay, so let's have a look here. Thank you for that donation. And I will try to get to do some free ones, which I've done already. But if you want to do super chat, that's fine. Will Kay, hello Kay, thank you for that donation. Will Taekwon try to contact me? Okay, let's have a look. Will Taekwon try to contact me? Well, I do get Taekwon is very he's very happy-go-lucky. I see that he smiles all the time, he's laughing all the time, he's joking all the time. He's a very positive guy, and he's like, there's always something going on with him. It's like, I don't know why I'm getting like something with wheels, like bicycles or skateboards or surfboard or something like that. But I do get he's always doing something, and you know, his mind is full of stuff. And you know, it's not that he's not bothering to contact you. I think he likes you a lot. He likes you a lot, Kay. Okay, but he has so much going on. He's having so much fun that I don't think he's forgotten about you. I just think that he's just busy living life, basically. And I feel this is what you should do. I feel you should get out and do your own thing. Forget about him for a while. I feel you're going to bump into him again, but I feel the way you have to deal with him, Kay, is to be very happy-go-lucky, laughing, and you know, how have you been? And I've been so busy lately. I make out that you've been busy too. And he's going to say something like, I get some kind of burger joint or something like that. I don't know, somewhere that you meet up. And he's going to say something like, oh, you know, do you fancy doing something? I don't think it's anything, oh, do you fancy doing something? And I think you're going to bump into him again. I think he's too busy doing stuff. That he's he kind of like in about 2 months' time will go, oh, I forgot about Kay. I forgot to contact Kay. And he's just going to see you out and say, look, I'm just so busy. I'm sorry that I forgot to call you. And I think he's just fancy hanging out, one day kind of thing. And I get that like in about 4 weeks' time, if that makes sense. I get that you're just going to bump into him and it's going to be, but if you do, play it cool and let him come to you and say, oh God, I'm so sorry, I forgot. I just got into something. And but if he goes on a second date with you, make sure you say to him after the date, oh, don't forget to call me, will you? No, say if he says, I'll call you, say, well, don't forget, will you? Because you forgot last time. I feel he won't forget next time, okay? That's what I'm getting, Kay. Hope that makes sense. But that's what I'm getting coming through, okay? So, hello, Nicola. And thank you so much for that donation. That's amazing. And everybody who's donated just feels so lucky. I feel so lucky that you're giving these donations. Okay, so hi Yvonne, my mum was recently in hospital. I'm so sorry, with pneumonia, then heart failure. Oh, so we were told. Now they say that there is no diagnosis. She is home now and looking great. Can you tell me if she's okay? Yes, she's okay. Yeah, she's okay. She's overcome the pneumonia and the heart failure. I actually get with the heart failure that that heart failure can be medicated, so it helps the heart pump stronger. So I feel that she's on medication, isn't she? If she's got heart failure, maybe I get water tablets to help her pee, so she doesn't, so her heart is not too much pressure around the heart, too much fluid. So she's okay. Yeah, she's overcome the pneumonia. Wow, she must be such a strong lady. And I do get that she is on medication for the heart failure, but her heart is functioning healthily now because of the medication. The heart failure is secondary to the pneumonia. Okay, the pneumonia lung infection actually triggered off this heart failure too. So it's all sort of combined together. She could have she could have had the heart failure to begin with, and it caused this pneumonia. But in all honesty, I think that she's absolutely fine, but she's having to take medication. Okay. I also get with your mum, Nicola, that she's actually got a bit health freaky. Is that right? She's really careful what she eats. She goes for very strong, she goes for long, power walks and things like that. If she's not doing that now, she's going to start to, once she fully recovers, which she's okay, I think she's going to start doing some power walking, and she's going to exercise her lungs and her heart and all of this to get herself healthy. That was a big scare, wasn't it? That was a big scare for you, the family, and your mother. And I feel she's okay, but I feel your mum is going to, but just say to her to take it easy. She's only just got over pneumonia, this heart condition, that she needs to just take it easy, Mum. Go for short walks to begin with and build it up, okay? And make sure, and I also encourage her to go for walks, make sure it's gentle at first, and maybe she can power it up a bit once she gets stronger. But I get that she's going to be very interested in, I get vegan, vegan food, really getting fresh air too. That because getting out and getting fresh air, going to nature, going for some lovely walks and that kind of thing. In terms of her health, yeah, she's absolutely fine. She doesn't need to be in hospital anymore. The pneumonia's cleared up, and she's they're regulating this heart failure, which is not as bad as it was with medication. So yeah, she's fine. Okay. And she wants to strengthen her body up now. That's what she's aiming to do. Okay, I hope that's answered your question. Okay, there you go. Well, that was really good. Good news there. So, well, that's really weird because I've just said vegan and I've got somebody said go vegan. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Okay, your mum's fine. No worries. Just encourage her to get out and do some walks and things like that. Build herself up slowly. But in terms of, she's got over pneumonia. She's a strong lady. Okay. Hello, Duchess Dark. How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much for that donation. So if anybody wants a reading and wants to kind of skip that queue there, I am doing supers, but if I get chance, I will actually. So I'm just having a look here at what's been put here. Hello, everybody. And I will get to you as soon as I can. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming to my live broadcast. I just feel so honoured. Okay, thank you. And also thank you for the donations. Just like touches my heart. Okay. So Duchess Dark. Excuse me. And also I've got myself a glass of wine. So cheers, guys. Career Insight. Duchess Dark. Well, Duchess Dark, I feel that you have tried a number of things. I think you've tried a number of... hello, everybody. Hello, Amira. How are you? Hello, Rachel. Hello. You're welcome, Nicola. Hello, Compassion. So let's have a look here. Career Insight. Well, I do feel that you've tried an awful lot of things. Well, not an awful lot of things, but I think you've tried a number of things here. So I don't know. I'm getting quite a lot of energies coming through here, Duchess, about I don't know, food, or it's something to do with catering, food, or events. So it could be actually arranging events, food. Something like, it sounds a bit far-fetched, but like marquees, like weddings or wedding planner or something like that. So let me know if that's, I get catering. Oh, I just feel that I feel that you have had the money. You have had money, whether that's through being married or being with someone or a job that you used to do. I feel that you have had money, and it feels like you're picking the pieces up. So there is a sense of awaiting results here. Awaiting results. Okay, awaiting results. If you have a look at this, okay, it's like you've planted a seed and you are waiting for results of this, planting this seed, and to see what, you know, how this develops, how this grows. So you have planted a seed. I get like you want to start your own business. I feel that there's something to do with wedding planning, events, that kind of thing. Food, I get food. I feel that also, Duchess, that you are very, very controlling. You are very controlling. You like to be in control. And I think for you, having your own business would suit you the best because you don't like to be told what to do. Okay, you don't like to be told what to do. And I feel very much that you, you know, being in control, having your own business suits you the best. There is success and growth. I feel you will be successful in this endeavor, whatever this is. I get self-employment, your own business, that you are in control of this. Okay. Look at a fly there. Don't know. Yeah, definitely a leader of some type. A leader. Oh, I've got a ladybird. Did the ladybird just... I've got a ladybird. Oh, how cute. The ladybird just walked across the screen there. I get taking the lead, okay. So very much got on my hair. Ladybug. So taking the lead, control. You like to be in control. You will be successful. I do get your own business. Just let me know if that actually does, you know, if that actually does resonate there, okay. So I do get something that you've planted a seed and you're waiting for this to grow. That's what I've got here, okay. Thank you for that. And thank you for that donation. And I've got myself a glass of wine and I've got ladybugs everywhere. I don't know whether that's lucky or not. But I thought I'd share a glass of wine here with you guys. Yeah, go vegan. It's just that owning a business is definitely the way to go. Yeah, it's hard work, but I think when it's your own business, you don't mind putting in the hours. You know, as long as you do it, you know, you have your own perfectionist ways and you like to be in control. I think absolutely okay. So, hello, Prussian millionaire. How are you? I've got a little ladybug here. Oh, and it's so cute. Sorry. I could ask it to. I'll show you, but it's getting a bit annoyed, I think. Oh, but I'll leave it. It's gone. Okay, so yeah. So, Prussian millionaire. How are you? What's that? R apart for over 55. Will I meet the man you spoke of? Okay. I'm getting inundated with insects. Maybe it's there. It's coming from there, these ladybugs. Okay. Okay, well, if I said you was going to meet that man, where will you meet that man that I spoke of? I think didn't I say what you was going to go through a door and you was going through another door and you was going to meet at this door. I think I said that, didn't I? You was going to meet at this door. You was going through a door, they was coming out, or something like that. Okay, so it doesn't matter what age you are. I don't know why people say about age, because it doesn't matter about age. I don't, it doesn't matter about age. If you're going to meet someone 55, 56, 57, 58, 60, there's still guys out there at that age. There's still guys out there at that age who are looking for somebody to share their lives with. Come on, it's not just women, or, if you think you're past it at a certain age, of course, there's still guys out there at that certain age, So, okay. So I think it was through that door, wasn't it? The apartments are for the apartments are for over 55s. Oh really? Oh really? Well, I don't know. Maybe there's sort of, yeah. Maybe it's another apartment then. No. Oh, you're 66. Well, there you go. It doesn't matter how old you are. I think you are going to meet someone. I do feel that he's around your age, and I don't feel there's an age thing. I think it doesn't matter how old you are, really. Okay, I've got a little ladybug that's going wild here, but I'm not going to pick it up and show you. It's kind of lost, I think. Bless. I don't know if you remember, in the UK in 1976, we had a ladybug plague. There was ladybugs everywhere. And I remember that so clearly. And I'm wondering if this year we're going to get lots of ladybugs. Okay, sorry, I went off the kind of question there. Oh, these apartments are good for you. Are these apartments good for you? I think, yeah, actually, yeah, they are good for you. Yeah. Let me pull out. Are these apartments good for Prussian millionaire? Let's have a look. Well, I feel you want to heal. You do need to heal, Prussian millionaire. You do need to heal. You do need to heal. And there's also a side of you. Say you want to meet someone, but I get a side of you that's very independent too. So, it's something that, you like to take the lead. And you're very independent. And, that's something as well when you get older that, I'm independent. I'm opinionated. That, it's kind of allowing room for somebody. And I feel this other I do get that mix here. When you do meet that person, you're both going to be independent, and that's going to be difficult. Okay. And you need to heal. Yeah, you definitely need healing. Okay, but also it's very strong, Prussian millionaire, that you are very independent too. I feel it is you're a business person. Well, there you go. Not the easiest people, and I'm a culprit for that too. Is that when you're independent and you live your life how you want to live your life, it's not easy to fit in with somebody else's habits and way of life. So that's another thing. That's another story. Let's put it that way. It's another story. So let's go on to the next one. Bridget K, thank you so much for that donation. And will I have an opportunity to be a mom? Oh, bless. Now let's have a look. Which card should I use here? Oh, it says this one. Let's have a look. Will you have the, Bridget K, will you have the opportunity to be a mom? Will you have an opportunity to be a mom? Bridget K. Don't want any negative cards, do we? Are you going to have an opportunity to be a mom? Well, I get the page here, and I would say yes, because the page of rods here is news, okay? You're going to get news, and I feel this news is of a pregnancy. So yes, I feel you will get opportunity to be a mom. Okay, so let's have a look. I'll see if I can pull out a card here that would indicate pregnancy. A card here that would indicate pregnancy for the future. Pull a card out. News, pregnancy, news. Bridget K, pregnancy. Okay. Yeah. I think you have wanted this for a while, Bridget. I do get like Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is very maternal, okay? Very maternal, very sensitive type of person. And this is you. You may not be the Cups, but this is very much a loving, maternal person. And I feel this is something that you would love to get pregnant, okay, Bridget K, and you would love to have a baby. I would say yes, because I get the Page of Rods, which is news about this person. Although you do feel defeated, because I feel that you feel like you're never going to get pregnant, you're never going to experience this. But I think yes, you will. Let's pull out this here. There is news about I think why it's not so clear is because there is going to be news, and you are very maternal. Okay, so it's an indication that yes, you will, but it's not saying when, because I feel it's further into the future, Bridget K. Okay, I feel that the reason why is because you need to get a you need to get a stable relationship first before you bring any children into the world. I feel that's why this is saying this. It's saying that you are very maternal. You will get news one day about pregnancy, but you need to really make sure that you've got a very firm, kind of strong kind of foundation with a relationship first before kind of bringing children in, okay, into this world. And I think you will do that. I feel you will meet someone, and you will have this opportunity to I think you're with somebody now, but you're either with someone now, or you will be with someone soon, and you will then have to make up a decision. Is this the right person to have children with here? I think that's the first step. The next step is to make sure that you've got the right person, okay, to have children with, and that's why it's not giving me this date, okay, but I think there's promise there. I think you will eventually, okay, that's what this is saying. Okay, everyone, and thank you so much for being here, everybody. And I'm going to pick out somebody now for a free for a free reading here, so let's have a look. Yeah, I thought so. I thought you was with someone, or you're just about to be with someone, kind of in that bridge. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I don't think you're with the person that you want to have a child with just yet. Okay, let's pull somebody out here. Let's see if I can. Okay, let me see. Okay, Sue Van Bakel. Hello, Sue. Hello there. Just need to ask. I have been off and on with a guy who is a narcissist for 14 months, but I love him. Oh, they're so good at doing that, aren't they? Getting you to fall for them. Is there any hope? Oh. What makes you say that he's a narcissist? Because actually, Susan, if you do want a personal reading about that, I can look into that really deeply for you, because that's a deeper reading. So if you do want a personal reading, please give me an email, sixsensetarot@gmail.com, because I would say if you've detected that he's a narcissist already, then you have filtered this guy. Okay. I would say 14 months. I would say give him 2 years max. And if he's still kind of giving you these signs that he is a boy in a man's body, then I would say it's a bit of a car crash, to be honest, a train wreck, because not physically, but, in terms of relationship with a narcissist, you know that a narcissist is somebody who's not grown up inside. They may be like 10 years old inside, with an emotional intelligence of a 10-year-old, not able to talk, not able to discuss about emotional matters, not able to rationalize, not able to be, no common sense. Actually, just like a 10-year-old boy. If you think what a 10-year-old boy is, yeah, a 10-year-old boy is someone who hasn't developed that emotional maturity yet, and you get like you try to show them reason. Oh look, if you do this would be the consequence. What would a 10-year-old boy do? He wouldn't know what the hell you're talking about, and he kind of just dismiss it. And that's what you're struggling with. It's like wading through treacle, when you're with a narcissist, because they don't know how to be emotionally mature. You will talk about I don't know, you talk about subjects that are mature, what a mature adult would talk, and you would get this guy just giving you superficial answers, and you want more back, you want more, and also you want the passion of an adult human being, and all you'll get from a narcissist is the passion of a 10-year-old, or the knowledge of how to fall in love, and all that scary responsibility of being in love as a 10-year-old. That's what you're dealing with, a narcissist. That is what you're dealing with. Now, do you feel that there's hope in that? And I know it's sad, but when you meet a narcissist, they will pretend to be an adult. They will emulate adults, okay? They look around how adults behave. And they will emulate. They will tell you what you want, actually mirror you and tell you what you want to hear, because they've studied it on movies, chick flicks and all that. They've studied it on movies, how to put their arm around you, how to rub your shoulder, how to look into your eyes, how to, and they can see you reciprocating. And there's a little boy inside giggling inside and thinking, oh God, look, she's actually responding to me, and I'm only 10. I'm only 10 years old inside. That's how they're thinking inside, and yet they're acting like a man, but not behaving like a man. Okay. And these types find it easy to cheat. They find it easy to flirt with others in front of you, like there's no tomorrow. They will embarrass you. You'll not be able to trust them because they have this very limited judgment. What do you think? I would give it max 2 years and just look out for the red flags. Okay. If you keep getting red flags, and you can, and also let that person drop their guard. And the way to do that is just to be so reciprocating back, and agree with them, and be lovely, and be like a mother. That is the best way, is to be like a mother. Be like a mother to that narcissist, and just go with them and watch their guard drop, and watch that 10-year-old expose themselves, and that's how you will make your mind up. Okay. I don't feel it's possible to have a relationship with a narcissist. They're not capable. They don't know how to love. They know how to act. They may know how to have sex, but very superficially. Their thoughts are totally superficial, like a 10-year-old. They're very stunted in their emotional growth. They get scared of commitment. They get scared of responsibility. They get scared of accountability. You would be doing all of that for the whole relationship for the rest of your life, if you are, and they won't. You will be, and it gets worse. The older they get worse. They don't get better, they get worse. They start being very childish. They will have tantrums. They will have tantrums in the middle of a supermarket, like a 2-year-old, like a baby. They will have tantrums like every second or third day in the home. I wouldn't have a relationship with a narcissist. And I think you need to think carefully of doing that, because they're very selfish. They can be very cruel as well. They're master manipulators. They don't know how to love. They study people and how to control people, and that's all they do. Okay. So I hope that's helped you, Sue Van Backhill. And so, okay, guys, so let's have a look at the time. I'm going to be here for the next 20 minutes. So if you do want a super chat reading, make sure you get in there before I go, which is the next 20 minutes, okay, which isn't long. So let's have a look, see if anybody else here. And I've got, there's so many people, isn't there, to choose here. Yeah, Marie says run a mile. I actually agree with her, actually. And let's have a look. Yeah, they don't know how to love. Go vegan. Thank you for that comment. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to love. Here we are. We're loving human beings as you should be as a human being. These people don't. It's fake because it's over the top. It's over the top with narcissists. They're so overt that it's so unnatural. It's just not. It's just not real. They don't know how to love. They get confused when you ask them questions about responsibility and commitment and children. They get just so confused. Yeah, they will. I agree with that, Go Vegan. They change. If they see that they're losing you, they will start to act again like I don't know, like Tom Cruise would act on TV, or Johnny Depp, but they're not like that in reality. They may act like the gentleman, and all of that, but behind all of that acting, there's an empty shell, and they don't know how to. And then you start to ask them intelligent, well, not so much intelligent, I'd say you start asking them about grown-up questions that need a grown-up answer, and they haven't got a clue. They don't know what you're talking about. They'll say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you're thinking, well, I'd like some kind of input here about this, mature conversation or this mature decision. What do you mean you don't know? And you end up hitting your head against a brick wall. You really do. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah. Yeah. It's very frustrating with a narcissist. I would be looking to get out of that, actually. I would seriously look to get out of that. You want somebody who can, who can cry, and not cry, but somebody who is, and also another sign with narcissists, they want to watch children's programs. You get a grown man wanting to watch children's programs, not so much children's, but like, let's say a film that's like got teenagers in it, and they'll want to sit there and watch it like it's an adult movie, and they're laughing at the stupidness of these that's another sign of these teenage antics. And you're thinking, why are you watching that when I met you, you was very much into, art and, philosophy and all of that. But now you're watching a movie that's got teenagers in it. It really messes your head up, because you're thinking, well, there's a man sat in that chair, a grown man sat in that chair watching that movie. And it's for like 16-year-olds. And it's horror films. Every time I switch the TV on, it's a horror film, all very teenagey kind of, things that teenagers would be interested in. I don't know whether it goes on the monthly internet bill. I don't know. Actually, no, I think Super Chat, you just pay it from your PayPal. I don't know. I don't think it goes on your internet bill. It's not like Netflix or anything. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be here for the next 20 minutes. If anybody wants to do a Super Chat, please get that in now before I go. So I'm just having a look at your comments here. Okay, Jacqueline, please look at my question. I'm trying to divorce mine. The mask has dropped. Yeah. Do you want to get into a situation where you actually marry a narcissist and then you get no? Unable to take responsibility? Absolutely. I mean, actually, it's only just come to light about narcissism over the last 5 or 6 years. Everybody's getting educated about narcissism, and I have to say, well, I'd say the last 10 years anyway. I have to say that if you married one and you didn't know about narcissism, then I don't blame you. Okay, but yeah, your children become to notice it. Your children notice it. You've got teenage children, And it's great that dad gets on with the kids and the teenagers, but when they get past teenagers and they develop into like 25-year-olds and they see dad still being a teenager, they start to think something wrong with dad or mom. It can be mom or dad. Okay. So is Mark a narcissist? Sorry, I don't get that question. Okay. Okay, guys. So I will be going in 15 minutes. If you do want a narcissist, what did I say that for? If you do want a super chat reading, I will be going in 15 minutes. And I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for coming here tonight. And I do come live every Sunday at this time, every Sunday. Don't forget that, okay? And I really, really appreciate all of your support. I really do. Okay. So every Sunday at the same time. So watch out for me at the same time every Sunday. If you'd like your own personal reading, my email is sixsensetarot@gmail.com. And I will put it in the descriptions at the bottom after this session, but I will be doing it in about 10 minutes after I finish. So if you want to come back and have a look, you can give me an email and I will email you back. So I have got a special discounts at the moment. Okay. I just want to say lots of grateful gratitude for you guys for following me, and thank you so much for coming here. Okay, so let's have a look at a few more questions. Okay, so let's have a look. Go vegan. My narc just called me called me crying. They need attention like a little baby, and it's sad. They do need lots of attention. In fact, they will create drama just to get attention, just to get negative attention. They like to see you squirm as well. They like to see you squirm. Some narcissists actually do not validate you, and because they were not validated as children. They don't validate you. They don't validate your love. They don't validate your emotions. They don't validate when you're upset because they don't have emotions. So they don't know how to validate you or put their arms around you or comfort you. They don't know how to do that. So there you are. You may be so upset, squirming with being upset and literally screaming and being in pain and having a meltdown. And they'll be like this. Blank. They won't even say why you're being like that. They'll just go. And that's how they react when you are so upset, because they've either cheated or they've made you look stupid in public, or they've been acting like an idiot, like a 5-year-old, creating drama in the middle of the street, and really, really upsetting you. And they do it deliberately because they feed off that, because they feed off your, they deliberately make you cry, they deliberately hurt you, they deliberately want to see you really messed up in the head, and they want to see you so confused, like you're looking for some validation. They don't even give you validation. They don't, not that you're asking for validation, but you may be so upset that you want comforting. Or say maybe one of your family members has died, or passed on, and you're so upset and you're so grieving and you're so much pain inside. They will just look at you like this, and they have no clue how to react to you or put their arms around you or validate your feelings. Horrible, horrible. Okay, so let's have a look here. So one more question. Is Mark the father of my child, my soulmate? I've asked this all the way through tonight's session. Well, you've actually been lucky because I've got that there now. Okay, Angela. Is Mark the father of my child, my soulmate? Right, I'm going to do that on the Love Angel cards, okay. Is Mark the father of your child? Is Mark the father of your child, your soulmate? Angela Bridgman. Oh, these jumped out. Well, first of all, it's the finances that get in the way of your relationship. Thank you if you have given me a donation, because I can see here that finances have been a bit tight. And that's like the honeymoon phase is over, isn't it? When money problems come into a relationship, when it comes into a relationship, money can be a bit tight, and the honeymoon phase, the honeymoon phase is over, and then the reality comes into the relationship kind of thing. So is Mark your soulmate? Okay. Is he your soulmate? Let me see. What am I picking up on? Is he your soulmate? I just feel that it can be a little bit selfish. I don't mean extremely so. No, it's just like a typical bloke, really. A little bit selfish at times. He just doesn't think. I feel this pressure of finances, but I feel it's ups and downs, isn't it, of a relationship. I feel that's what I'm picking up here. A little bit controlling here. I think he needs to let go of the control. Okay, Angela. I feel he's just trying to control everything because, well, if the money situation is, there is an attraction. There is an attraction between you two guys. I feel that, you're going to stick together, you two guys. I really do think so. Here. There is going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. I do feel that I do feel this heart-to-heart conversation, and that is coming very soon. Although you have had these issues, but relationships are not easy. I think it's one of those things. You will get this in a relationship. You do have money ups and downs. I do feel this person is your soulmate. I get calling your soulmate here. You are calling in this soulmate. I think you're going to have to just have this heart-to-heart conversation with him, as it says here, and just say, you know what, we've been through some ups and downs, but I do love you to pieces. And, there is this money situation, but I still fancy you, and I still feel, there is a reconciliation. Okay. I actually get you must have split here for this to be a reconciliation, or it's on and off. Okay. Money situation. Trying to control this. But, I feel this person is your soulmate and you are going to reconcile. Does that make sense? Yeah, you are separated at the moment, aren't you, Angela? And I feel that this person, you're going to reconcile, but after this heart-to-heart with him. Okay. I just feel that money has, kind of tarnished the relationship. He drinks. Yeah. Okay. yeah, you do need to talk to him. I think, yeah, there's a money situation, isn't there? I do get yes, he's your soulmate, but I think you need to do some work on this relationship. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. And I'm going to have to call it a night now. I think I've been on here quite some time. And thank you so much for being here, supporting me, following me. I appreciate and love all of you. Okay. And I will be uploading the August readings too pretty soon, within the next couple of weeks anyway, for the August reading. So look out for those. And also come and see me here every Sunday at the same time. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donations. Much appreciated. And I will see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.